Don't be mad my children can go to Paris and you can't go nowhere but a bottle. Handle that.
To the corner store to get a bottle.
Okay? Take care of that part of your life, then come on here. It just be the audacity. My kids grown and put helmets on. Did you really just say that? Did you really just say that about a child? This is why I tell you, you need to put the bottle down.
Look, she said yes. See, look. Wow.
You really need to put your bottle down and handle your drinking problem because it affects you emotionally. You need to really reconsider anything that you do when you're drunk. And the fact that you want to talk about my child and say that about my son, I don't care. It don't really do nothing but show you who you really are. You definitely have a drinking problem. We've seen you drunk plenty of times. No, let her keep talking. Let her bury herself. You definitely have a drinking problem. Look how emotionally you are every day. It's because you got that bottle up to your lips. And I told you that before. Like you literally came on a live pouring alcohol in your cup. People can tell how drunk you are on a daily basis. I don't care about nothing you got going on in your life. Don't talk to me about your children. Don't bring up your life. I mean, we've seen enough of it. And it's in a bottle. It's not my fault you want to drink your life away. But I tell you the real thing, get some help. If you keep bringing up your children, you should be wanting to do that for them. Because they can't be proud of that. Sit here and talk about a 7-year-old boy. You must be out your mind. Like, who does that? Why do y'all want to do that? It don't hurt my feelings. It just makes you look like a jackass. Well, I'm glad your children are proud of you. That's good for you. I hope they remain that way. But it's not a good look. They're not proud of that part of your life. Trust me. And just, let me see something. You came in on your real page this time. I give you that. But I'm telling you right now, you done dug yourself in a hole you're not going to be able to get out of. Oh, my goodness. What makes you think that I don't raise my children? Like, have you been watching me? Do you know anything about me? Like, do y'all actually watch my content? Like, I don't even know why y'all fix y'all face to say this stupid shit. I mean, that's how it all started with me, too. Motherfuckers on here talking about I don't pay child support and I got $13,000 in child support. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You haven't seen me post Jaden because maybe you're not on all my social medias. And I don't want y'all having to put your Jaden. Y'all already put my son through enough, my youngest son through enough talking about him. But y'all want to stalk his mom page and get pictures of him because I know you got pictures of my son in your phone. First of all, let me know if you're done doing your thing with her so we can get her up out of here. She's been in here long enough. And by the end of the day, I'll have your information since you want to talk about my son. So we're going to make you do it with your whole face. Thank you, Miss Marie. Like, again, y'all talking about my children and my wife, that shit don't faze me. It really just showed me who y'all really are. Y'all trying to get under my skin, that shit ain't working. It don't work. Shani, when we get your court transcripts, that's the only time you ever get to come back in my live so you can sit there and we can read it together. And it's definitely going on my wall, along with the court audio. Right? You're up here beefing with children, your own kids, but want to talk about somebody else. You know, hit your child in the face with a belt. First of all, let me tell you something. I got my behind beat before. And I was just one of the people, I'm not saying this goes for everybody. It made me act opposite. I never wanted to put my hands on my children and never have. The woman, Shiny Blaze, beat her child, beat her in the face with a belt, and was arrested and charged for child abuse. Now, like I said, everybody ain't me. But when I grew up and had my own children, that was the last thing that was on my mind, was trying to put my hands on them, because ain't nowhere in the world. We need to get her off this app. We need to get King of Hearts off this app. We need to get Patrick off this app. All these fucking child abusers and predators. They need to have their own app. Keep them all in one space so we know where not to fucking go. All right, it's 101 people in here. Let's get these likes and shares up because they definitely reporting.
The worst thing I heard, somebody said, she just got a little out of hand.
What? What happened?
Well, the worst thing I heard when they were justifying what she did was somebody was like, she probably just got a little out of hand. What? Excuse me?
I'm sorry. Again,
What?
I wasn't there. I don't really know what happened. But for the simple fact that Shani sat there on the live yesterday and said she didn't abuse nobody, didn't do nothing. Who else said that? Remember they blamed the babysitter?
Patrick.
Who else? King of Hearts.
So,
It seemed like all the people that got child abusing charges didn't do nothing to children. Always say they ain't do nothing to children. It's a fucking pattern. And then this one wants to tell you, I didn't beat children, but something happened and I'm trying to better myself from it. But yet all she's done on this app the last 2 years is to talk about people's children, talk about people's fucking family members, talk about people she don't know, go after people just strictly because her friends. And now her friends are coming after her. And then you want somebody to feel sorry for you with your type of actions? No, you go over there and chill with them petty pushers and the motherfuckers that don't even like child abusers. And thank you for admitting that you pulled King's record, Petty. Just like I said, thank you for confirming that story. But what you failed to say was you asked Miss Pugh to pull his records. So you can see what he did. Right? Right. Thank you for saying I was telling the truth again on your ass. There you go, King. I told you they were the first, she was the first one to pull your record. Then Glam Mom, then G.I. Jane. Shit, I was way down the list.
Listen, how did he not know that she was? Because I saw her on a live talking about it with Miss Pugh with Leola before he even posted it.
Exactly. That live that Miss Pugh did with Leola, and they were talking about it because Leola saw it too.
Yeah, because you know who probably never mind.
Like, and again, Kappa knew too. Kappa knew they pulled your record, fool. And when it came out, they know exactly where it came from. They just didn't tell your dumb ass. So you just another shiny at this fucking moment. You just don't even fucking know it. Your own friends are the ones that pulled your record of you being a child abuser. Just like Shani friends pulled her record of being a child abuser. Nobody did it over here. What we doing is pulling your court transcript so we can figure out what really happened, because y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of liars anyway. We could never believe your side of the story. We may listen to it, but we don't believe it. And I'm sorry. I get that the system does, pile on and, do what it need to do. But let's be real. There are criminals out here that are fucking guilty.
Amen.
So, Miss Pearl, you welcome to come back up. I was just asking where you went. I don't know if you was here listening. We just explained why it matters. Shani gonna find out why it mattered, especially when we pull her court transcripts and find out what she really did.
My question is, Blaze, what were they asking why it matters when she was running around doing what she was doing?
I mean, that's what I want to know. Did it matter when she was talking about people's children? Did that matter? Especially about people that don't even say nothing about her.
Right, don't even know who she is.
Why are you attacking a woman? Like,
I'm sorry.
We all know you got beef out here. Why are you attacking this woman?
Who is attacking her?
Okay, why?
Because if I was attacking her, I would be saying things that are unnecessarily not true. I would be attacking her looks or something. I'm not doing none of that.
Okay, so why are you searching her up and her information? That's not predatory.
Because she's a liar.
But it's predatory.
I need to find out if she's lying, because I believe she's lying. Because if she literally said there was no court transcript. She didn't do anything. And we all know that's not true.
Is she ever going to watch
the same thing with Patrick? He lied about it being a babysitter. I'm not going to believe a child abuser.
Regardless of, let's say that's how you feel. Is she ever going to watch your children?
What? Hell no.
Hell no. Why does it matter?
She don't need to be around children at all.
Why does it matter though? Like, if she's not going to be
why does it matter? Because she's a danger to children. If she doesn't need to be around them. So of course that matters.
But
we can't just ignore predators. That's what they want us to do, so they can continue doing their predatory shit. You don't ignore that. That's dangerous.
Do you do this in your hood? Do you go out and find the predators in your
hood?
In your neighborhood? Do you find the predators in your neighborhood and let the people know that, hey,
there's a whole list of predators,
right?
There's a whole list. You can go online, right? And it literally pulls up every sex offender in your neighborhood.
Okay. Do you go out and let the people in your neighborhood know?
Why do I need to do that if they already found in my neighborhood?
But because people don't know. Not everybody does the search the thingy. Same way.
All right. So are any of those predators that you saying I should look for in my own neighborhood on here attacking my wife and attacking people that don't even know them?
Thank
Are they
you.
doing any of that?
But you're
Maybe
saying
they
that
out trying
you're
to change
doing
their
this,
life.
but you're saying this, right? That the reason why you're letting everyone know that she did what she did was because to protect the people, supposedly. So is it to protect the people or get your lick back? If it's to get your
I
lick
don't
back,
need a
then it
lick
is what
back.
it is.
This is not a back and forth thing with me and Shani. I don't even care about this woman. I
Then
do
why are
not.
you doing it?
But because she is on here lying, I need to find out what she really did. Because if she
Why?
is lying, first of all, if she's lying about what she did, right? How remorseful or how much change has she really done? It's the same
Why
thing
does it
with Patrick.
matter?
We had to find
We're
out
not
if
talking about Patrick.
Patrick sat there and blamed a babysitter for
But we're not talking
years.
about Patrick. We're talking about Shawnee, and I'm trying to
Okay,
figure
we're
out
talking about
why
Shawnee. So
with the
Shawnee
car.
said she never even abused her child. It was never that deep. She was just disciplining her children, right? So what if it comes to find out she was literally beating her children, right? That means
Okay.
she lied. That means she has no remorse for what she did.
The same
She's still
thing.
that same predator.
But why does it matter? Like, if
Why
you're
does it
like, what
matter?
is that
Because we
supposed to,
don't
what is that
ignore
going to change?
predators. We do not
What is
ignore
that going to
predators
change?
over here.
But you ignore them in your neighborhood, though. So
No,
you
I
do.
don't. What's there to ignore? They're already exposed.
How are they exposed? Like, at the end of the day,
Because
I
you
don't know
can
about no
literally,
predators
like I
in your
said, you can
neighborhood.
literally go online. Anybody can do this. You can go online and check the sex registry around your neighborhood. I don't need to search for people that are already found.
But you're
I don't
not
need to
making
go after
awareness
nobody
about it
that's
either.
not
If
even
that's
on
the
this app
case,
on here terrorizing people.
they're terrorizing people in person. What are you talking about?
Who's
That's how they got
terrorizing people in person?
on
Let
the
me ask
website.
you something. Why do you go so hard for a child abuser?
It has nothing to do with that. I'm going hard for a mother.
Her mother? She's a
A
mother that's
mother.
a child abuser.
She's a mother that made a mistake, and I can
So
identify. I
so
made
you
mistakes.
consider
Like,
child
people
abuse
aren't perfect.
just a mistake that people make. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Is that correct?
No, that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she made a mistake.
So in her, just particularly her as a child, I mean, somebody that was charged with child abuse, just her, you just sticking up for her.
Yeah, yeah. She's testing the
And that's what's
phones.
wrong with society right there.
How?
What do you mean how?
Like,
You
you're
would
acting
rather
as if people can't change.
that's
Like,
like
people.
saying that that's just like saying that you're going to protect the family molester in your family just because he's part of your family. He made a mistake. He only did it once. That's insanity. It
How are
really
you
is. And
comparing
that's why they
discipline
continue to do
to something
predatory,
like
that's why
that?
they continue their predatory behavior because people want to ignore it.
So
They
you
want to
never made a
pretend that it
mistake with
didn't
your child.
exist or
You
that
never
it
made
didn't
any
happen
type of
or it was
mistakes.
just a mistake. That's dangerous rhetoric.
You never made any type of mistake with any of your children
I never made
ever.
a mistake of putting my hands on children. That's
I'm
not just a
saying
mistake.
anything.
That's
You could
not
have
just a
dropped
mistake.
them.
You could just say,
Anything.
"Oh, I'd she spilled some milk or something." That is a
That's
serious charge. If you putting your hands on children, that makes me think about what's going on in your mental.
Child abuse is not a mistake.
you, Sobe.
I said what I said. Child
I
abuse
don't
is not a
care
It's
what
mistake.
you
not.
said,
It's
Sobe.
not a
You
mistake.
don't have to care
Stop
what I
speaking to
say,
me.
but you can't get up here and
Stop
say shit
speaking to me.
either.
Stop speaking to me. Stop.
Excuse
Come
me.
on. So
Excuse
Right.
me.
we're
The
gonna
fuck.
keep this conversation.
Excuse
Hold on,
me.
The fuck.
everybody.
Excuse me.
Hold on. Everybody, one at a time, and we're gonna keep it respectful. She's not disrespecting nobody, so let's not disrespect her. Um,
Okay. So who
go
going
ahead, sis.
first?
Go ahead, Alicia.
Okay. Excuse me. I don't normally come up in here and say nothing. I just sit back and listen. Ma'am, what I'm trying to gather why you think it's okay to come in here and check this human being for talking about abuse of children.
I didn't
I'm
check
trying to see.
anyone. I'm asking you
Excuse
questions. We're
me.
having a dialogue.
Let's just
Excuse
do one
me.
at a time, Miss Pearl. I'm gonna let you
Excuse
respond,
me.
okay?
I'm not gonna cut you off. You hear me? That's the only warning I'm gonna give. First of all, you don't pay no bill in this man's house. That's first and foremost. You ain't his mama. So the tone in your voice, I ain't liking that tone at all. You understand what I'm saying? When you first came in here, you said, why are you harassing a woman? That was your first get up. Now you mean to tell me that whatever abuse charges this is on this lady that she has been convicted of, a mistake? A mistake is how they come on here and do foul shit to people, like calling CPS and giving mocked up charges of child abuse on people who have never touched their children. And in the meanwhile, they have mug shots of them actually abusing children. So if someone is on here bringing awareness to something, just because that's your friend, you don't have a right to come check nothing up in here. And that's respectfully. You don't like what's being done up in here, block it and keep it moving. You heard me? But don't talk to people like that. You don't run shit around here. He said what he said, and everybody up in here that's concerned about it said what they said. If you don't know the story as to why people are bringing it up and why people are so outraged behind these people finally being found out, then you better go your ass down the rabbit hole. But don't come up in here checking nothing like you run nothing, baby, because you don't run nothing but your mouth. And that's it. Keep with your words to yourself. I'll listen in the background.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Pearl.
First of all, I was having a dialogue with Blaze. Simple as that. I asked him a question. You don't like what I said, that's your problem. I'm in Blaze's live having a conversation with Blaze. They call CPS on you, that's whatever the fuck, that's your problem. I don't know what to tell you, sweetie. But anyway, Blaze.
Yes, ma'am, I'm listening.
That's all you had to say?
I'm not talking, like, what the fuck?
That's all you had to say? Like I said, I don't care what you said. I said your tone. You heard me? And them same ones that called CPS on me, excuse me, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. I let you talk. I let you talk. You said you was done. I let you talk. You said you was done. You heard me? Don't tell me that's my problem, sweetie. Well, you know what? Her charges is her problem too. And if people getting on here talking about it, then that's her problem too. You heard me? But you gonna get your Bob to build ass about this box thinking you gonna check something. You heard me? You're not gonna check nothing up in here. You heard me? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Is that what it is?
What is wrong with you?
That you beg for
what is wrong with your life? And then you gonna talk about somebody making a mistake, beating a child is a mistake? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, lady? Are you kidding me? Mind your business, because this ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't got a damn thing to do with you. What this got to do with you? Why me kettle? You heard me, ho?
Like, why is you, bitch, bye.
Because you here, bitch, because fuck you, that's why. Because fuck you, that's why. Because fuck you, that's why. So as long as you up in here thinking you gonna check something, I'ma check you, ho. How about that? Long as you up in here trying to check something, I'ma check you, ho. You heard me? Don't worry about me and mine. Me and mine straight. I don't have no mug shot. I don't have no child abuse charges. You heard me? I don't have no child abuse charges. Now, this goes exactly to what I said. How these bitches get on here and pretend like they care about women. They don't care about women. They just care about their friends. They don't want their friends' business to know that they abusing children. That's their friends. They don't give a damn about women. Look how she just trumped up all them lies on me. That quick. Bitch, get your life, ho. Get your life, ho. Get your life, ho. Get your life. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with your life? And then you try to say there's no comparison to a child molester and a person that beats children. That's the same thing, ma'am. That's the same exact thing, ma'am. Abuse is abuse. You rockhead. Abuse is abuse, you rockhead.
All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the conversation because this is going.
I don't even know this hoe, but fuck her.
Got it. All right, let's get back to the conversation. Go ahead. You wanted to ask me a question or something, Miss Pearl?
Fucked up my zen. Anywho, I'm just trying to figure out, like, instead of harassing this woman, there's people, men, that you can go after. Hell, there's a bunch of predators on this app that you can actually go after. That's not that's really attacking people. That's really doing shit.
Well, I'm not going to pick and choose what predators I want to go after and expose. I'm going to expose all of them. She is no different.
But technically, this is picking and choosing.
No, it's not.
How?
I speak out against every child abuser on this app. Like I said, if she was actually remorseful for what she did, she wouldn't be even acting this way. Period.
But okay, see, you think that her being remorseful have to do with like outside people? It
I'm sorry,
only
what was that?
pertains to her kid. Her being remorseful only pertains to her kid, not TikTok.
No, it reflects her whole character.
Not necessarily, because you see this part of me doesn't mean that this is who I am.
I don't know who you are, but I know who Shani. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm using it as an example.
Okay.
Just
Again,
because you see
I'm just trying to tell you. Say, I don't know who you are. I don't know nothing about your past. I don't know nothing about what you did or didn't do. Really not my concern, unless it becomes my concern. Now, Shani, like I said, has said enough on this app for the last 2 years. She has released people's information. She has talked about people's children. And if she is remorseful for what she did to her own child, there is no room in the world for her to speak on anybody's child or anything of that matter. She should be more concerned about getting her life together. This should never even concern her at this point at all. She has no room to talk about anybody. And then to also come on this app and tell us what she did was just a mistake and she never abused children is shameful within itself and shows me that she has no remorse for what she did.
But why do she don't owe us an explanation?
I didn't say she, again, I'm not saying she owes anybody anything. This is common sense.
But okay, she don't even owe us the truth though. Like honestly, we're a bunch of strangers.
Well, she don't owe lying to me either, lying about it.
I'm just saying,
I don't understand why we are protecting. I don't understand why this app, when it comes to this app, y'all love to out the people that you don't know. But as soon as your own friend turn out to be the same person, y'all want to protect them.
Backpedaling and pussy popping.
Because again, a lot of you same people were on this app jumping down Silverback's neck. And then when I exposed the mother, a lot of people didn't say shit, kept it moving. Just when I exposed Patrick, y'all want to say, no, that didn't happen. Or then it was 7 years ago. I didn't heard every excuse in the world. And it's the same thing with Shani all over again.
It's cool when they do it, but when we do it, it's our fault.
But we don't.
Well, yeah, we gotta go feed our kids. We get told to go feed our kids while they coddling a motherfucker that done beat their kid in the face. Okay.
I mean, coddling a man that broke an infant's bones. An infant left a 2-inch laceration on this child's face. We got another man that was beating on kids that ain't even his. Wasn't even his children. And beating his own girlfriend. So was Patrick, beating his ex-wife. What they do? Oh, Patrick came on here. I got custody of my kids. No, he doesn't. He has visitation rights. He doesn't even have custody of his children. But y'all want to use these things to make these people feel like they them some type of victim when they are the ones that are abusers. They go across this app every day abusing people.
I mean, it's real simple, right? He has 3 kids and lives in a 2-bedroom apartment. How could he have custody of his kids? Y'all just dumb.
And honestly, at the end of the day, that's not even my concern because, listen, if he has his children, maybe that's good for him. But I don't believe he should be around any children. This is the same man that was ready to put my whole entire family in danger by releasing children's names and social security numbers on his page as a green screen.
According to you,
I'm sorry, Miss Pearl. I didn't hear you. Say that again.
According to you, you beat him up, right?
According to him?
To you.
No, not according to me. According to him getting his ass beat for talking about my son. That's what got his
Regardless
ass beat.
of, right? You beat him up, right?
No, I whooped his ass. That was
Either
a
way.
beat down, but whatever you want to call it. But yes.
So, come on now. Like, at the end of the day, once hands is put, everything is, you know what I'm saying, off limits. So what you do with these men is different.
I'm sorry. I didn't get what that meant. What do you mean everything is off limits once I put my hands on them?
What do you mean? Like, once
You said everything is off limits.
like,
What? I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
everything. Like, shit is up. Everything. Like, your family, your friends, your cousins, your dog, everything.
Okay, so before I even touched Patrick, he was already speaking on my son. That's what got him beat down in the first place.
I'm not condoning that. You know what I'm saying? Why you had to do what you had to do is up to you. You know what I'm saying? Deadass. What I'm saying is, this is a woman. This is a black woman. And it's not even about grace. I'm just saying
I get it, right? You saying she's a black woman. My wife's a black woman.
So let your wife handle it.
Black woman convicted of abusing her children. A black woman who is convicted of abusing her children. You do not get the black woman pass when you are abusing black children.
Alicia, we get it. We get it. Hold on, let her talk.
Sweet La Pearl.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr.
I have a question. So if everything is up once hands are put on it, right? If somebody gets on the internet and tell people to leave them alone, or everything is up for them, and they continue to mess with the person, shouldn't everything still be up?
Didn't they physically fight and all that? So
but if they didn't physically fight, I mean, if somebody tell you don't mess with, they're not messing with you, leave them alone, and you on the internet creating chaos, and they ignoring you, because you know they told you everything is up, and you keep messing with them, and everything is up now. So everything is up, right? Because the person told you to leave them alone, right?
It's the internet, like,
yeah. Baby girl, that's my point. Y'all don't get to pick and choose. You all don't get to pick and choose how everything is up. You don't get to pick and choose when everything is up. When you on the internet running your mouth behind a phone, you don't get to choose that.
They physically fought. Physically fought. Anything could have happened.
I'm here to tell you. Well, guess what? Everybody ain't gonna physically fought for it to be up.
Let's let her respond, okay? Let's let her respond, y'all. Once y'all finish talking, let her respond. I just want to keep this, fair. Go ahead.
They physically fought. At the end of the day, if things are on the internet, that is what it is, on the internet. Like, why are we acting like, oh, all right, so you called me ugly, I'ma sit and look up where you live and that's fucking weird.
That's not how, I'm sorry, Mr. That's just not how it works over here.
That's what they did.
If that was the case, Shiny record would have been put out a long
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, hold on.
Can I say something real quick,
Hold on,
Blaze?
Lisa, I got you. Let me finish real quick. If that was the case, because I done heard Shiny talk about my wife before, I done heard her talk about my son before. If that was the case, if that we were about over here, that would have been done a long time ago. But we didn't bring Shiny's case out. We didn't look her up because we didn't care. She's not even that important. But now that she keeps inserting herself in something she doesn't even have anything to do with in the first place over for her friends that, the ones that put out her record, that's when it becomes a her problem, not my problem. And again, I'm not really a big on giving grace to fucking child abusers. I'm really not. I will listen to your side of the story because there's always a side to a story, and especially if you're still lying about it, you have not changed. But go ahead, Alicia.
This is why I don't understand why you let these miscreants come up in here and talk.
Fuck you.
They literally, you can't fuck me, baby. I don't fuck miscreants.
I get it, Alicia.
My point is, I want to finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I want to finish what I'm saying. You heard me? My point is this. You clearly see that these folks have no understanding, no morale when it comes to the people that they follow and the people that they support. You understand what I'm saying? They have every excuse in the book, Meanwhile, sitting there enjoying and facilitating all out attacks on innocent people who don't have records or who may have actually made a mistake. Beating a child in the face is not a mistake. That's not a mistake at all. There's no excuse that you can give. And for you to equate that to speaking about two grown-ass men fighting, I'd be afraid to be a child up under people like you. Because y'all are sick. Y'all are sick.
Anyway.
And I said, what? No, repeat what you said, little girl. Repeat what you said. You don't even know me and I don't even know you. Never even heard of you. But you know so much about what you heard about me though, right? You heard the stories about me, right? But let me ask you a question. I ain't even gonna yell at you. I ain't gonna even yell at you. You heard me? Because I said what I had to say to you, and I stand on it. You heard me? So my question is this: do you see a mugshot? Do you see a mugshot? Do you see a mugshot of me? Do you see any child abuse charges on me? Do you not understand that my child is here with me? My child has never been taken from me. You heard me? That's the type of shit that y'all hoes do on here. So stop using that black woman card. Stop using that black woman card. Because that black woman abused a black child.
Yes.
You heard me? So stop using that black woman card. You heard me? Because this black woman right here beat the brakes off of you and her. You heard me? Behind that one child.
Bitch, you would.
I'll be a bitch for a bitch though.
You're fat up.
Nah, I'm not going nowhere.
All right, Miss Pearl. All right, I get it. All right, enough. Get out
the
bed. Miss Pearl, do you have anything else? Because this is absolutely going nowhere. I don't want to.
Going nowhere.
All I'm saying is, doing research.
We don't care.
Pulling her documents.
Hold on, Alicia. Let her land her plane. Go ahead.
Doing research on her, pulling her documents. It's a lot. It's predatory. If that's what you're against, you're preying on her. You're preying on already someone who's already down.
Miss Pearl, respectfully, that's your opinion, and you're entitled to that. But that's not it. That's just not it.
All right.
It's not even close.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Land the plane, ho!
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Suck a dick. You stupid bitch.
I did. Right. my legs are noodles.
I'm just gonna say this right respectfully. It's not predatory to look up public information. Was it predatory behavior when they did it to everybody else they've done it to on this side? They've done it when no one over here bothered them. So it's like, it's funny, right? You claim you don't know nothing, right? But you know everything about Alicia. You didn't know nothing.
You already know everything.
But you knew everything about Alicia.
In the comment section, laughing and kikiing about this. I understand that. I already knew what she was here for.
So it's like, come on now.
Everything that they said about my wife, she was probably sitting right there laughing about it.
Yep.
But you want to talk about this woman's a black woman. My wife's a black woman.
Right. Exactly.
But you have nothing
I want to say this and I'm going to drop.
Just literally said about a woman that doesn't even know her. You want to focus on.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to drop because, you know, me and you are not on good terms. You heard me? The only reason why I came in this box is I ain't like the way she fucking. I didn't like that tone. I didn't appreciate that at all. You understand? When, you know, you don't get to do that. The turns have tabled. And always remember that everybody has a check that is going to get cashed. All that shit that y'all enjoyed, facilitating those all-out attacks on innocent people, and I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about every single person, whether I like them or not. You got on here, you did all that, like you perfect, and now your mugshot out here. Now y'all scrambling to protect this woman, this black woman who abused this black child.
Correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Shani the same person that changed her profile picture to Angie's mugshot?
Yep.
You out here making fun of somebody else's record, but you got a whole child abusing record. When Angie ain't never put her hands on no damn children.
Y'all paraded around and celebrated calling CPS saying that I was abusing my son. Unfounded. Case closed. Son still with me. Meanwhile, y'all have mugshots of beating your own children. Man, good night.
Good night, Alicia.
I mean, at this point, I don't even know why y'all trying this. Y'all don't have a leg to stand on. Not a leg to stand on. And the fact that y'all try to use, oh, she's a black woman. Listen, okay, a child abuser is a child abuser. I don't care about their skin color. It doesn't make them less of a child abuser or more of a child abuser because of their skin color. So please miss me with that. Y'all like to use the black card when it's beneficial for y'all to hide y'all bullshit, to hide behind, which means you don't give a shit about being black. Y'all get on this app and y'all say this shit, and I don't even really think, it's not that y'all don't think, this is who y'all are. And it's just like, police say all the time, y'all should not be around no damn children. None of y'all. All them women that were in that fucking live today, even the young lady that was showing her child, I don't believe none of y'all should be around children. Not even your own. Because a lot of y'all are nothing but dangers to children, especially the rhetoric that comes out of your mouth. I damn sure wouldn't be in a live showing my child with a fucking child abuser. That shit is wild to me. Making excuses for her. Y'all are literally trying to treat her like she's the damn victim.
Hey, see, listen, this is what they were saying.
Priests and blazing them. Because at the moment,
I don't see a difference. Y'all look just, they look just alike at this point. I don't see a difference. They look just alike, and that's it.
We was the same. We do the same thing. That's what they saying.
Completely, the lines are completely blurred. Yeah.
I just have one other question.
Go ahead.
Did Rabbi get on live and read down Janti's charges when his charges came out?
Hold on, put that on pause. I'm glad you played that part, right? Y'all
Yeah.
talk about Patrick, but y'all fucking share the same space with Patrick.
Yo.
I remember Petty Rowe was behind the scenes when I told her, like, oh, well, if we going after this child abuser, Kim, what's up with Patrick? What you say? Let's make it do what it do. Right, Patrick?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck did you do? Nothing.
Nothing.
Went over there, battled with him, still hanging out with him, let him go space. Same thing you doing with Shani. It's just funny that you went after that woman, Kim, only because you don't like Cuban. You don't give a fuck about somebody being a child abuser.
Never did.
You never did and you never will. Long as it's beneficial to Petty, she with it. That's why you done hopped your ass from group to group to group on this motherfucking app. You and your lame ass petty pushers. Every last one of y'all lame as fuck. Even the motherfuckers I'm mutual with. Because I see a lot of y'all still mutuals with me. A lot of petty pushers be liking my videos and commenting on my videos. Y'all lame as fuck for going over there supporting that shit. Don't come over here and act like you righteous. Because none of y'all ain't.
You know, I mean, it's one thing, right? If they don't want to say nothing about it, but you know what I mean? And just lay in the cut.
I mean, for me, that would have been the best thing to do, is not saying nothing.
Exactly.
But that
to
still show
it,
you complicit to me, though.
yeah, it does show complicit, but I'm just saying, but they're giving her a support system.
Platforming her.
Exactly. That's
They're
what
platforming her. The same shit that y'all tried to say Miss Butter did. But Miss Butter was trying to get to the bottom and the issues of another child abuser. Not trying to coddle or anything out of fucking Silverback. And what came out of that live? Another child abuser got exposed?
Mm-hmm.
What came out of y'all live? A coddling of a child abuser? Nothing else.
Protecting.
Telling her she made a mistake. Child abuse ain't no fucking mistake.
Telling her that we all went through it. Our parents used to hit us. It's okay. They would have gotten arrested too.
I absolutely get that, right? I get it. I get that, right? But you don't sit there and tell me after you done made this mistake that you didn't put your hands on no children. That's not what happened. We're going to find out what happened. Because I don't trust you, Sean. You've been a liar since you've been on this app. And we're going to read off exactly what you did. Because if you didn't do nothing and everything happened the way you said it, you wouldn't be worried. Your friend wouldn't be in here capping for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know when them transcripts come out, it's going to really be detailed and what the fuck you did.
Because you know they interviewed the kid.
They interviewed you and that child. And when you went to court and pled guilty, you had to explain, they explained exactly what you did. Just like they did Patrick.
And that child was 6 years old, so you know. They explained it.
Your witness is going to be in there. I'm pretty sure your baby father testified against you and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep good, Shawnee, which I know you not.
I will say this, Shawnee. I will make sure that your child's name is not released.
And it makes me wonder what your other charges are. Because, you know, this young lady came in and confirmed that you got other charges. Are your other charges assault? Was you bringing bodily harm to other people, physical harm to other people? So you got a pattern of putting your hands on people.
Mm-hmm. So you got a temper like Patrick. You got anger issues. Did you go to anger management?
Boy, I guarantee you, if I see domestic violence charges on your shit, because you know women can get charged with domestic violence too.
Yep.
That's not going to be a good look. Y'all up here caping for this bozo woman. Like, y'all tripping. I could see if y'all were literally trying to get to the root of the issue of what really happened. Y'all don't care what happened. And it makes me wonder, who really care about the child? Which one of y'all really even give a shit about the child? Because it seems like it's the only people that always over here. And I literally heard this woman say that child lives with her father, yesterday on live. But today you talking about you got your children.
So another lie.
Make that make sense. Your big argument is you got your children today, so you didn't really abuse them. Huh? Nobody for real? I'm sorry, sis. I must have missed your first comment. I missed it. This shit just wild to me. And again, I didn't like the way this shit came out. That's why I wasn't really going to go in on it. But at the end of the day, you are a child abuser. There's no way around that. And again, you don't do nothing but show predatory behavior across this fucking app. And that's the same reason why Patrick get the smoke from me about his child abusing ass charges. Maybe if he was a changed man and showed some change, maybe people wouldn't care as much. But y'all still these same people. Y'all past is who you are today. I don't see no change in none of y'all. If anything, y'all gotten worse.
But I mean, I don't know if you remember, right? But this is the same woman that went up in Patrick's live capping for him too.
Yeah, because she's a predator.
Like
They're
she was up
protecting
in there.
predators.
They're gonna stick beside each other. That's what they're gonna do for sure.
Well, good. At least we can identify them easier that way.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like the same shit. Rabbi, what you doing in here, my guy?
Damn, Robbie's in here? Shit.
What you doing in here? I mean, I
What
know
is
why
going
you
on?
in here, because you was happy that I said that maybe you were right about something, but what you doing in here? You in bold today.
Robbie came in.
Don't block him. He ain't said nothing disrespectful, so what can I do for you, my guy?
Oh, Lord.
And this shit crazy, though. I don't like the way this shit came out. Rabbi, Cuban, Lala, Tavia, that wasn't it. But it still don't exclude the fact that she did what the fuck she did.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up that y'all knew this entire time. Until she was no longer used to y'all, until she, chose petty over y'all wanted to bring it out to weaponize against her. That's still foul. I don't know how you, Rabbi, out of all people, sit there and say you don't deal with child abusers, you don't like child abusers, but you hang out with Patrick. You kiss Patrick ass. And did I hear you say you were abused as you were, what, 3 years old? That's why you don't like child abusers, because you were abused at 3 years old? So how are you cool with Patrick? He beat his child when that baby was an infant. And I know you seen them court documents. I know you heard the court audio. So how are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care how it was brought to this app. Cuban, Cuban and Rabbi should not have been the ones posting that shit.
Wait, is Tavia in here or is it
why they
Robbie?
posted it. And then the simple fact that they knew this months ago.
Is Tavia in here or is it Robbie? Tavia, is that
Tavia's
you?
supposed to be out with her boyfriend.
Tavia won't lie. I mean, that's who. I mean, it must be Robbie.
Tavia do lie. Let's not even cap that, right? Like I said, a broken clock can be right twice a day. Let's be real. They've been broken clocks over there. Again, we're going to find out what you did, Shani, because I don't believe you at all. I think you a whole motherfucking lie. I think you did a lot worse than what you leading on. What is Lloyd doing in here? Really? Y'all just really all in my live. Like, people ain't going to notice y'all. Is y'all in my live because y'all want to let Petty think y'all working with me?
Working with us? Yeah.
That's
The
y'all
band
over
back.
here for, so y'all can go around, let people think y'all work with me. I don't fuck with none of y'all.
Listen to me. Is the band back together? Is
Y'all
the band
all
back together?
predators. Y'all covered up a sexual assault. Y'all will never get no fucking grace from me.
The
Lord,
band is
y'all
back
don't
together.
knock your fucking black ass lips off your fucking face. Get the fuck out of here.
The band is back together. I see.
You already done got cut off by T. Nathan. You a fucking nobody. You ain't even shit no more. You can get 3 people in your damn live. The fuck on. Show fucked up ass hairline that fucking yellow bull done gave you. Stop letting that blind ass man cut your hair. Your shit is fucked. Like, why y'all bringing your asses over here?
The band is back together, Blaze, you know.
Ain't no band over here.
No, I'm talking about them.
Y'all on the wrong side. Nigga, this the bass side over here. Y'all niggas belong with the cheerleaders. Get the fuck on out of here. Y'all just want to hear something? Y'all just glad to hear me say agree with y'all on something that don't even have nothing to do with y'all. For real, for real.
You must be on the
FYP. I've been all that. It probably is. But I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I will never work with no fucking fold members.
Never.
I would never align myself with y'all fools. As much as y'all try to recruit me, fuck out of here. All y'all deserve a fucking jail cell.
Remember that day when Karen wanted to talk to me? She even made a video.
Talking about Sobe come over to the live and whatever. I remember that. I see y'all in recruiting mode all over this app. But they ain't going as well as y'all think. You will never have me. Any of y'all. Y'all will never get me on none of y'all side. Ever. I know exactly what all y'all about. The only truthful one I have ever met is Policia. All y'all lied about what y'all did to her, except her.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And y'all were all on that fucking phone call. And
Nothing
y'all
but
heard
facts.
what that man did to that woman and heard him admit to it. So y'all are just in the same fucking realm as Shani.
Yep. They ran with that narrative talking about she changed her story, lying. All of y'all pushed that.
Y'all stuck up for I Speak, and he called y'all a bunch of fucking clowns now.
Y'all pushed that
fucking group. He don't respect none of y'all. Call y'all wannabe activists. Like, get the fuck out of here. How stupid do y'all look? All because y'all want to keep this credit card scheme going and Social Security scheme going, Social Security number scheme going. Petty, y'all got tapes on each other. Y'all's fucking stupid. I done probably chase y'all up out of here by now.
Yeah. They're gone.
Y'all thought this was a safe space tonight. Nope. Not ever. Never. Fuck out of here. Y'all would never, this will never be a safe space for you predators. Not till y'all start admitting to what the fuck y'all did. Until y'all come to police and apologize. I don't want your fucking apology.
She don't want it either.
I know she don't, but y'all still should give it to her because the apology ain't for her. It's for yourself.
Right.
But y'all will never do that because y'all follow that bald-headed ass devil man. Just to let you know, he'll be back in jail real soon, though. So you ain't got to follow him much longer.
Damn.
We're going to have his body cam. I'm on to watch Shani body cam. We're going to have a fucking body cam marathon around this bitch.
Not a marathon, Blaze. Come on.
If this shit on this app, y'all need to be who y'all really are. Stop fucking pretending.
I mean, that's what I want to say, right? Like, can y'all just be honest for once? It's not too late to be honest.
Again, checking the oppressor within. I agree, is one of the hardest things you can go through in life, man. Ain't nothing like telling yourself that, no, that ain't it. No, my guy. It is. It's hard. But I'm telling you, once you start doing it and you actually commit to it, you will feel like a whole different person. Shit won't even affect you the way it used to. Words won't even bother you. But y'all keep walking around here acting like y'all shit don't stink.
Right.
It ain't gonna fly over here.
Why you invite me to your life, Tofia?
Everything. Well, I don't do Thanksgiving, but same to you. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving.
What's up, naturally, Joe? Y'all don't keep me occupied while I'm cooking today. Y'all done kept me
Hell no. I'm going to watch football all day. You on your own. I know you. I'm sorry, sis. I know Portia, but I'm sorry. It's football tomorrow. You ain't gonna get much of my attention. Wifey gonna make my plate, and then I'm probably gonna fall asleep. That's what I do every year. Every time I get my plate, 20 minutes later,
I gotta get up at like 7 in the morning.
And they making ribs tomorrow. I know I'm gonna be asleep.
Right. I know that.
Ribs put me to sleep 20. I eat some ribs, 15, 20 minutes later, I'm knocked out. That shit is fucking.
Yeah, I still gotta get fish. I don't know where I'm gonna get it tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't celebrate it. I'll get me a plate, but I ain't celebrating. Fuck Thanksgiving. That shit ain't our holiday.
Everybody says I'm like, it's not to me. It's not Thanksgiving.
For real.
I mean, I'm Jamaican, so it's not Thanksgiving for me. It's just another day to get with the family.
I ain't even gonna hold you tonight, sis. Listen. I wasn't even about to come live, but once she started speaking on my wife, I'm just like, she got the audacity, and didn't think I won't flame her. Like, I'm like the last person you should be speaking on when you got this type of shit coming out your past. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Chill with my family tomorrow. But like when you speaking on my wife, disrespecting my wife, body shaming her, like with a bunch of women, like, no, you're a fucking child abuser. Talking about the only reason I spoke on your wife because you were speaking on me last night. Shorty, you ain't got no room for nobody not to speak on you at this point. You are a child abuser.
But Blaze,
people gonna talk about you for the rest of your life. That's gonna go with you for the rest of your life. That's your legacy. That's your fault.
That was a lie, though.
What?
That was last. We didn't speak. That wasn't. Look, that was the first time you spoke on her, but she been talking about you before. Like she been talking about your wife.
Yeah, this is not the first time she's spoken on my wife. She's spoken on my son. This is the same woman that put Angie as her profile picture, Angie's mugshot as her profile picture, and laughed at Angie.
Right.
And then your shit come out the day before yesterday, or yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. You think you would have the biggest humble pie in your fucking mouth, but you don't. So which tells me ain't nothing about you changed. I mean, we had already knew that, right? But the way her story came out, nobody wanted to attack her. Nobody wanted to do that over here. Because we felt bad for your story even coming out that way.
I'm going to tell you, like, when the story...
You want to speak on Polisa, you want to speak on my wife, you want to speak on people's children, you want to speak on other people's record, but soon as somebody speak on yours, you a victim.
I'm going to say this, Blaze.
Nah, ma'am. I'm sorry. Miss me with the bullshit.
I'm going to say this, Blaze,
and we
right?
going to find out what you did to that little girl.
I'm going to say this, Blaze, right? So before the whole thing came out, right? Let me break it down for you, right? Because I was watching it live. Because remember, I went and got
I know
Scholar, right?
exactly how it went down. I know
You know,
how
but
everything
listen,
went
but
down. Go ahead.
listen, what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is right. Shawnee had the opportunity before Rabbi did it the next day to just say what it was, but instead she was still trying to cover it up and bury it. Because I didn't even know what the details were that day. The next day when I saw Cuban and Rabbi live, that's when I saw the name and everything, and I got it, and then I went and looked it up.
And it says
So she could
hitting
have
her
done the day
child and
before.
literally, she says it says she in that article, it says she was literally disciplining her child and like she tried to use that word, got out of hand, but you left fucking
Yep.
marks on your child from hitting him in the face with a belt. Again, I don't know you, Shawnee, but I'm sorry. Me as a grown-ass man, you as a grown-ass woman, there's nowhere in the world you should be hitting no child in the face with no fucking belt.
Mm-hmm.
That's beyond excessive. I can see you tagging their ass, maybe popping their hands, but you hit her in the face with a fucking belt.
This is why the father still has sole custody.
You put marks on that child's face. How old was the child? 6 years old?
6 years old. 6 years old.
That's disgusting.
6 years old.
And your excuse is, I got my other child?
Mm-hmm. Sound like somebody else.
Patrick.
Same old narrative.
We gonna find out because she didn't.
It doesn't matter what the child did. It doesn't even matter.
No story, but we owe it to ourselves to find out. Because I want to know now. I want to know exactly what happened. And you can sit there and lie all you want and say no court documents or no court audio. You a fucking lie. There ain't no way there's a court session and it ain't transcripts.
Right.
You got a copy of the transcripts.
You sure did. When you got your punishment, you did. They give it to you.
So you still out here lying about what happened. Like, first of all, it's just like I told Silverback, right? I said, you tell me one motherfucking lie that's going to negate everything. I don't want to hear shit else from you. He told me one motherfucking lie, and I sent him up on his motherfucking way. I don't give a shit what it was. He didn't want to talk about, I didn't want to tell you about what she did because I don't want to. No. No, my guy. You don't get the lie. You don't get that you don't get that grace. You don't get none of that. Jolie, I'm going to speak on it. You going to stop me? You here to protect the child abuser? If you want, you can get in the box and explain why you want to protect this woman.
Ain't nobody speaking on your child, Joy.
That's that. I don't even know whose child. Who is your child?
That's the one that was on the camera with her child in the camera. That's the pusher.
Ain't nobody speaking on your child.
Right, the Section 8 pusher.
Though, since you like to protect child abusers, you shouldn't be around no damn children. It's funny how you made your ass over to my live. You talking all that nonsense. Why you in here, Blaze? You don't come over to my small platform.
Right, making empty threats on the internet. Now she running around here. Come on now, shorty.
I wouldn't have my child on camera while I'm sharing a space with a child abuser. Why you sitting there coddling a child abuser, telling her a child abuser it was just a mistake. It was so long ago.
Why is she talking about somebody talking about her child?
I don't know. Like I said, they like to exploit their own children. It's fucking sad.
Like, what the hell?
It's absolutely sad. Like, y'all need some help. And again, it's just like police said, y'all should not be around children at all. Y'all are a danger to children.
Oh, that's Patrick's twin.
Well, again, don't nobody know your child. Ain't nobody speaking on your child. We were speaking on you having your child in a room with a child abuser, sharing a space with a child abuser while you coddle a child abuser. So now that we clear that up, you can exit stage left and go to bed. Because we'll be reading off your child abusing ass friend and what the fuck she did and what you say is okay.
Powerful sis, she does just want the drama. She's looking for her 2 seconds of the limelight.
Nobody cares about her. She's a nobody. Like, you a low-level petty pusher. Like, right. You basically a janitor for the petty pushers. Get the fuck on.
Low-level petty pusher.
Right? You ain't even high counsel. Like, you a worker. You're a worker at this point. You are the person they tell to go live when they don't feel like hosting a live. That's all you did. I mean, like, at least the enforcer, she a fucking announcer. You don't even get that. At least she got a whole fucking job label. You just a whole worker.
A worker ant like shit.
Get the fuck out of here with that. What's up, Alicia? I can't hear you. What you say?
I'm confused because I watched a live that Kappa was in where they were saying that Rostiana and Southern exposed her.
Well,
now I'm hearing y'all say
Southern knew about this. They didn't put it on the app, but they knew about it. And Rostiana is the one that set the things in motion when she put out a text message between her and Rostiana. I mean, Southern Llama, which stated that Southern Llama was going to go to Scholar and give Scholar her police record. And nobody knew about her police record except Cuban, Rostiana, Rabbi, Lala, and Tavia. So when they put that text message out between Rostiana and Southern Llama, everybody was wondering, what record is she talking about? What's going on? What's this all about? And then the very next day, Rabbi and Cuban went live and posted it. And they live as a green screen.
So they brought it to the app themselves.
So Cuban and Rabbi put out her information, her her record,
mugshot, in the story, this article about what she did.
And Kappa is basically supporting.
Really?
They got her.
Yep. You know that ain't nobody but Kappa, because Kappa is the only one that has that much hatred for her. Her and the llamas. You know you about to see like 5 million videos when you wake up from Kappa talking about some fucking Slimer body. Like, she don't look in the mirror. Like, again, I don't really like to judge y'all and y'all looks and shit, man. But like, let's be serious and let's be 100. I mean, a lot of y'all are beautiful black women, but y'all have some ugly ass souls. So the beauty just goes the fuck away. Like, you could be the most beautiful person in the world, but your soul will make you look like Shabba Ranks.
So Blaze, let me ask this, right? Had Shawnee, like, let's just ask this, right? Had Shawnee just talked to Southern off the app, would this would have went
down? You know why? Because this wasn't just because she had a beef with Southern. It wasn't just because she had a beef with Rostiana. She chose the petty pushers over the fold. Some people that she was rocking with before the petty pushers even came along. And you know, Cuban, she don't give a fuck. She don't forget nothing, especially when it comes to black women.
So basically, Cuban was going to do this regardless.
Cuban and Tavia. Those were head culprits. Just like Cuban and Tavia is going around passing around Petty Rose tax information.
Mm-hmm.
And they
It
waiting
makes
to
sense.
drop that because I guarantee you that's going to show up on either somebody's green screen or on a troll page. They just waiting for the right time. Because Cuban played a long game. She ain't stupid as she look.
Well,
She
we
is
know
stupid. I
she
ain't
can
even
play the
gonna
long
lie.
game.
But
She
she
does play the
she
long
can
game.
play the long game.
She did play the long game.
She's a
She
white
played it
woman.
with me.
She's a
played it
whole
with
white
me,
woman.
but she still lost.
What question?
I still need to ask my question.
Unless you got a page sober, let's use
Oh,
this.
Jesus. Let me see. I got to find the passwords now. Dang. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. I think this one is, yeah. Let me send you this one. I'm going to send you the screenshot and the password. Let's see. Okay.
Like the way they got her down so fast, like she literally had just came up in the box. Y'all really must got them bots working overtime tonight.
They got the bots on all my other pages, so I got to give her this other one that don't have bots on it. Because, yep. Let's see. I think it's this the password. Let's see. Try that. Why is it on vanishing mode? I don't even know. Let me send it again.
Not one llama. I mean, they in my comment section. Laminator talking about she waiting for me to expose Purple Llama. Come into my live and I'll expose him. I got you. But we not doing nothing till you get here, Laminator and Disrespectful Llama.
Oh my lordy. You want me to spell out that name? Sir, ma'am, I gave you the name. I
mean, the way y'all running scared from me across this app, like the way y'all playing, I mean, like y'all literally got people waiting at the door. Y'all so scared in your own lives. It's absolutely magical. That's not going to help you. I'm going to identify every last one of you llamas. Most of y'all have been identified already. I told you this is paper cuts. But if y'all want to know who Purple Llama is, come on into my live. Let's have a chit chat about it. Then we can talk about Danny, Mr. Pinkston. Then we're going to go on to Cocoa Butter Llama and who that is.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not doing none of that till y'all stop being scared. I need y'all here so I can get y'all reactions and put it in 4K. And watch y'all lie and scramble and trip over each other. Stop being some punk asses. Like I said, I'll just expose you in Kappa's live. Because I'll be there this Saturday. I'm going to be at every Kappa live on Saturday. Let's see if she's not the biggest punk on this app and block me out of her live. You know, because she say things with her whole chest, but she got to do it in her own safe space. So I'm going to come in her safe space. Grab a front row seat. Let's see how bold you are this weekend. All of you llamas, make sure you be there.
Oh my God. Damn it. I don't know.
And another thing, it's funny though, right? Why are you so worried about how many people be in my live? I mean, you always posting when I'm up at like 2 a.m. and nobody is up. But like when my numbers be up, you don't ever want to talk about that. And then when my numbers are down, it be the same numbers that your friends be pulling in. You know, people with 200K following, 25. I went into, what's the dipshit dude name? that beat his girlfriend up and dragged her by her hair? Slim, you over there struggling big time, my guy. I went into fucking T. Nathan Live. He could barely get like 60 people in there. When in the I Speak Live, 89 people. Y'all motherfuckers got millions of followers. How come our numbers is the same? Mine's is better sometimes. If you want to do it by average of followers. I know my analytics shits on y'all's. I saw, you know who page I saw today that came up? Kenza. Remember Kenza? Lion ass Kenza? Fold member lion ass Kenza? One that was going, talking shit, condoning people talking about my son. Your page, a whole struggle page. How you can barely get like 5,000 views and you got 200K following? Y'all analytics is in the trash. And thank you for confirming today that TikTok no longer backs you up, T. Nathan, or the rest of you fools. TikTok then threw all y'all asses away. Didn't get invited to that new creator fund, did you? None of y'all did. I told you I'm gonna burn y'all platforms to the ground. TikTok can't protect your legacy. I try to warn y'all fools. Ain't none of y'all want this smoke with me. And now look at your platform. Only way y'all get y'all platform to look halfway decent, y'all gotta buy views. Patrick can't make up his mind whether he want to buy views or buy listens for Spotify. He can't do both. And you see what he chose, and it damn sure wasn't his page. My guy getting, how the fuck you got 13K views and 200 and something likes and 9 fucking comments? The math don't math on that one. I told you your content is trash, Patrick. All you do is just fucking sit there and talk about other people. You don't even got no original content. I can make original content in my sleep. But the reason I don't is because half the time y'all don't fucking do nothing but fucking exploit it. I can't even go on vacation without y'all exploiting my damn children. My original content is light years better than y'all. Half y'all don't even know how to fucking edit nothing. Y'all ain't I got more talent in my fucking pinky than y'all do in y'all entire fucking body. Y'all videos look sloppy as fuck. I mean, the worst one is Kappa. She can't edit worth a shit. Her videos look like a hot ass mess. Like, y'all don't got no skills. This is why TikTok threw y'all asses away. I look at Policia and she can make a video of her just, literally lip singing, and this shit is better than y'all's. I look at Soap, he put up a video of a concert, and this shit look better than y'all shit. I'm more interested in that. Y'all are garbage. You got this fucking clown ass dude running around in this fucking Burlington fucking cowboy suit trying to put up content with that shit. As if somebody gives a shit about that. I would rather him talk about his fucking 2020, what is it, Avalanche? Very fucking new used car you got. That's more interesting than the shit he talk about on live. Like, y'all are garbage. And y'all don't even compare to me. Half of y'all would be my fans if you knew you wasn't going to get ridiculed for it by these fucking bozos on this app.
That's true.
Y'all would be right here listening to every fucking word I say if I didn't dislike your favorite creators or your fucking friends that are predators. But I will never be that guy. I will never sell out my people. Not for no views, not for no clicks, not for no creator fund, not for no TikTok, not for no gifts, not for no fold, not for no petty pushers, not for no bum ass llamas. But I will do that shit for police because at least she tells the truth. At least she's a fucking decent person. Those are the only people that deserve my fucking support. You will never get my support if you support child abusers. You will never get my support if you support predators. Just because I'm nice to you don't mean I support you. I literally had to cut off a mutual this week because she wants to. Never mind.
Yep.
I'm not even going to go there.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, whoop.
I do not play that shit.
Here she come.
I'm going to just go my separate ways. I don't need to attack you. You make your choice. Go ahead. I don't really care. But I will never sell my soul for anybody on this app.
I think Alicia in the box.
No, do not come in here. Go to bed.
That's
right?
Alicia. That's Alicia. That's Alicia.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was about to say. Well, that woman ain't coming in my box with her drunk ass. You gotta change that profile picture. That shit is triggering.
Hey, sir, this is Sobe's page. This is not my.
That shit is triggering. G always got some triggering ass fucking pictures, man. Like, I don't like that woman because she's a drunk.
So
She said some of the foulest shit. Like,
let me say this, and I'm gonna watch my words, right? Because I don't want to get no more violations. The live that I saw, it had Kappa in the live, all the llamas, and it had the lady who abused her child. And Kappa was upset, and she was talking about, block Southern Llama and all this stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And they were talking about Rostiana. She was talking about how she don't like Rostiana. That's what Kappa was saying. So now I'm hearing from you all. Be quiet. Now I'm hearing from you all that Cuban and Rabbi exposed all of this.
Yep. Along with Rotiana, another white woman.
So my question, and that's a given. My question is, ain't Kappa cool with them?
Yep. Ain't it the stupidest shit ever? It's so fucking stupid. Like, she was literally live with Cuban yesterday trying to garner sympathy for Lady Black Angel in the Instagram live.
So wait.
Remember, Petty don't even like Cuban.
So just hold on. Just hold on. Because I'm slow.
Oh, God, that's a Lord. You know they're going to clip that. Go ahead.